today I'm going to show you how to lay out for your electrical outlet boxes when you drywall. Sometimes you can get it confused. It's easily to do, so I'm going to show you a very simple, practical way of laying this out. Now there's many different ways to go about it, but I'm going to show you the most simplified way to go about doing it, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure down from the ceiling to the top of the box on the outside edge, the bottom of the box to the bottom edge. All right, then I'm going to come on down to the next box. I'm going to be measuring down to the top of the box, to the bottom side, and then we're going to measure from the wall to the outside edge and to the outside edge. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I've got my drywall. Okay, now then I will measure. I got my drywall right in order, just like it's going to go in, okay? So there's no mistakes. Then I'm going to measure down, put my measurements on, and go on down. Now I also have marked my tape. I put the measurements, I've taken my pencil, all right? And you can see here at 14 3/8, I've got this mark right here, all right? So I marked my tape, 14 3/8. All right, then I have it marked down here, 17 5/8. Right here we have it marked. All right, that way I know exactly where I need to be. Okay, now you can see I'm right here at 14 3/8, and we're just the 16th above the outer edge above it. And then I'm right here at 18 5/8, just below it. That makes a nice tight fit. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, and we have just to the outer edge, outside edge, we have 12 7/8. So I'm going to mark this here at 12 7/8. And then on the outer edge, I have 15, and we're going to go with 1/8 over here. All right, now you can just measure the box for some of you. All right, and this is 3 inches and 3/4. So 3 inches and 3/4 long by 2 1/4 wide. All right, and you can have that in your mind, and you can just add that to the equation for some of you, but not everybody's able to do it that way. So we're just going to keep it simple. All right, so now that we know that, I'm going to transfer that over here. Okay, so I come down here to my outer edge. All right, and as you see, I have it pre-marked, and that's going to fit right inside. Now I will, and as you see, that will fit. Now I got to bring it over to my 12 inches, right? Oh, we want to put a straight edge on it. Okay, I have this pre-laid out, but I'm going to show you the process. The next process is you take your measurements, and I'm down at my second box. Okay, as you see, I have it laid out. Now, so you take the first measurement, all right, and you come up to both corners, to both outer corners. So you come up here, and you hook, and you come down, and you make your mark. As you see, I have it here. That's the top. Then I have the second mark. That's the bottom of the box, all right? And so, again, if we check it here, you can see that it's going to fit right inside. But I got to bring this over, all right? So the next thing I do is I line up the marks on both sides with your straight edge. You could use the level. This is a T-square, drywall square, all right? And you get these lines lined up on the outer edges. And you come here and you make your mark across the top, okay? And then you come over here, line up the outer edges of it, All right, and you can draw your line all the way across if you want to, okay? Top and bottom. And then this is where taking your measurement and marking it on your tape. Sorry, baby. Okay, we know that this box is 2 1/4. All right, so I have it marked here at 12. That's 12 and 9/16. All right, and then it's 15. All right, so you come right across your line and you mark it at 12 and 9/16. And then you mark it here at 15 1/4. You do the same at the top. And you mark it, and then you mark it, okay? And then you've got your line already going across here. So then, see, that's your top line, your bottom line, and then you just connect them, okay? And there you have it. Now, we will cut this out. We will show you how well it's going to work. Okay, before we get into cutting this, I'll show you something I have left out of the equation. I've made a story stick, okay? Now this is the width of the box and the length of the box. But this is what you do. All right. Here's my top box and the measurements. 12 7/8 from the outer wall in. There's your arrow coming into the outer edge of that box. All right, then you take your next measurement and you add it to the equation. Okay, and then the top 14 3/4, the bottom of the box 18 5/8. And I put those marks on my tape. I've taken this colored pencil and I've marked. You can use a pencil, regular pencil as well. And I marked my tape with it. And then the same thing down here. It's 12 7/8 to the face, outer edge of that box. And I've left out the other number over here, but we know it's 2 1/4 more. All right, so 12 7/8. So you just take your tape measure and just measure over to the outer edge, and then you put that number in over here for you, so you have it written down. All right, and now you take your story stick as you see these lines. All right, I have a W here. This is the width from the outer edge to this line, and then the length from the top to the bottom. All right. And this helps us your layout stick. It helps you to lay it out. All right. And you can make sure you've got a nice straight edge on it as well. So I'll show you how this works. Okay. This is another way of going about doing it. You've got your line here already because you've chalked it or you've taken a straight edge and you've got a line going all the way across. All right. So you put this right to that line. All right, actually, you can see right where it goes. And then you mark. All right, then you go to your width and you mark. And you come right off of here and you mark. And then that gives you the box. I hope this isn't confusing. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 ways of going about opening this box up. Normally, this is what you do here. And you want to take your drywall knife and you want to press in all the way, bury the knife. Now I just punched a hole on the back side of the drywall. Okay? And you just push this in, wiggling it. All right. You come right to this outer corner, turn it around, put your point right in there. All right. And then just wiggle your blade. All right. Now, then you can come in here and you can kind of cut it and work through it. All right. Now, you've got it cut. That's completely cut out now. All right. Now, that's one way. That's a traditional way. This is a roto zip. This is a special blade for cutting drywall. It's a roto zip blade. All right, you can put these in some going brain dead. Other tools. Hold on. A drywall knife is the traditional way. This is a new way. You got to be careful and control it. All right, you just punch this in here. All right, now that's going to be a little tight. I can see that right now because you can see the red line over here, our pencil line. So we're going to remove this quickly and carefully. All right, now I'm probably going to have to work this a little bit with my drywall knife, possibly. But let's get this up there. See, my measurements were off and it just told on me. All right. So this is why you gotta really take the time and make sure you do it right. Yeah. All right. Not so bad. That's not like I like it, but I'll fill this in down here with some mud and we'll make it look nice. I got a little bit of trimming to do up here across the top of this. All right. Okay, that just means
deposit.
Yeah, hit that 2 hashes. Okay, go ahead. All right, I got to clean this out a little bit. It's going to be nice and tight at the top. All right. Just about. Okay, I've got to clean it up on this edge here. It's a little too tight. Okay. This just keeps it all real. Keeps it real. Now, I'm going to notch this here just a little bit so that it goes around for the screw. All right, that's where the screw goes there. That's because it's nice and tight there. All right, I'm going to clean this up a little bit here. Okay, the top will be a very nice fit. The side will be a very nice fit. Okay. All right, now let's see where we're at here. Get up under here. So push on. There we go. And that's about how you want it. Okay.